But I heard, the brother out here talking about the elements of hip hop, how you can't promote one element over the other. Now, I appreciate that. But the most overlooked element in all of hip hop is the element of activism.
Go ahead.
That's the first element. If you go back and you study the history of hip hop, you'll know that Bambaataa was a part of the gang called the Skulls in New York, in the Bronx, New York. And what happened was he got tired of seeing all the violence taking place amongst the youth. So he decided to pull all the elements of urban culture together to form a creative form of expression for the urban youth who were virtually killing themselves. So they brought the graffiti, the breakdancing, the MC, and the DJing. They brought it all together, and thus we have hip-hop. So in the beginning, hip-hop was actually a social movement, a youth movement, a movement of activists to move youth towards positive lifestyles and attitudes. You know what I mean? So we have to bring the element of activism back and put it at the forefront of hip-hop. Hip-hop used to speak to what was going on in the community, what was going on in the world. But now hip-hop is about getting some ass, smoking some weed, drinking some brew.
Chicken heads.
Yeah, know what I mean? Y'all get the picture. But it's so much going on in the world today that we need the element of activism back in hip-hop. What I'm saying is, understand the lessons, complete with plans and actions, a combatant of all the weapons of mass distraction, the iced out gems that cost us peanuts in comparison to the Africans that lost their limbs. We're dumb to what's happening when it comes to George W. Bush and his corporate American cabinet. The waging of war, which amounts to nothing more than strategic positioning on a global chessboard. The axis of evil. Imaginary enemies configured to gain the support of an apathetic people. With war comes spoil. What Afghanistan, Iraq, and Colombia have in common, drugs and oil, lucid commodities. Whoever controlled the two upset the balance of power and influence world economies. Any DJ that want to lose your job, play this. Any MC that want to get dropped off his label will say this. I will not comply. This is what life is. Terrorists have prices to bring about change through contrived prices. Terror for hire. Freelance extremists who carry out what your government conspire. This rhyme is not political. It's commercially defective yet extremely critical. In violation of the Patriots Act. Because my freedom of speech is being breached and I have a problem with that. George W. and the bush from which he came is rotten. When he started Al Busto Oil, his business partner was Saddam bin Laden, the elder brother of Osama bin Laden, the two wealthy sons of the late Mohammed bin Laden, entrepreneur extraordinaire. Now who dropped the put options on United Air? Any DJ that want to lose his job, play this. Any MC that want to get dropped off his label, say this. I am slightly left. I might swing on a right-wing extremist. I am an introvert. I fit the profile of a genius. I spit venom. Bush saw the towers fall before the planes went in them. Bush saw his father's poor finance Hitler's system. I am a dead man walking. I am destined for the coffin. Judas has already been paid to stop me from talking. I have never been afraid. I embrace this war. You have not yet lived until you find out exactly what it is that you will die for. Don't say this, don't say that. Change your lyrics. Everybody's a critic. It's getting kind of hectic. My rhyme is authentic, so it shall remain. My writing exciting, but never mundane. In actuality, my personality keeps my mentality based on real life situations, not speculations, but verbal illustrations of how the fuck